Hey, welcome to Branching Out. It's me, Curtis Hanlon, and we're just going to do a quick little tour, show you what's going on in the winter time. And I'm starting here with these raspberry bushes that are right up by the front. They've always been here. These are wild black raspberries, one of the best berries you can get if you check my last video, which I'll leave at the end, along with my top 5 trees to grow. I'm going to leave that at the end as a little thing you should check out. But you can see how these are all tip layered into the ground. They've all gone long enough, the canes, and they're going back down into the ground. These will all be snipped, and that's how I'll prune them. And I'll get rid of some of these dead canes that are in here, and I just get way more berries when I do so. So we're gonna move on over here to our, we're in the greenhouse. It's about -3, -4 outside, but it's a little bit sunny in the greenhouse, even with big holes in the door. It's still 10 degrees. That's showing 10 degrees. My trusty thermometer there. And yeah, I keep bringing in these buckets that don't have anything growing because I want them to thaw out. And they are. Those are thawed out. And so is the water in my jugs, which is good because they're black and they like to radiate heat a little bit. So I want to show you over here too. This is my cuttings that I did. My winter cuttings, so let's go check them out. Alright, so here they are. These are my cuttings. We got this weed barrier, which is all black. It's keeping the ground a little bit warmer than it would if it wasn't here. And this is in my against the south side window, so it's not getting total direct sunlight. So I'll just open that up here, and you can see they're still pretty good. From what I can tell, they're still plump, which is good because when they start to dry out and get all shrivelly, you know they're gone. So it's getting enough moisture in there, and we'll just have to keep you posted on see how these work out. These are all fruit. It is kind of difficult to take cuttings and make them go from fruit trees. Some trees are better than others. Let's go take a look at some other stuff out here. Windy, sorry. These are our big leaf maples. This is Berry Hill. You can see it's just a little snow, but in a couple of weeks all of this is going to be gone. So we're at my big pond here. A couple of spots there for I think I'm going to try holy basil again this year. I did try peppermint, spearmint and all that stuff, but it didn't come out, so I'm going to try something a little better because it's a good pollinator for bees for sure, and it smells awesome. It's just good to have around. Make some Tulsi tea, which is good for you. Nectarine. We got our grape trellis over here. Again, this is our swale hill here. All the water comes down this hill and collects and then moves down towards the pond, which I don't think it ever really makes it there because they never really get enough except in the spring when it's still a little frozen in the ground. And then yeah, we'll just keep going here. Again, these were my first pruned trees that I tried, and I did it wrong. I was thinking something else, but this turned out to be an apple tree, and it put out some apples. Pear, hard prune again. These were all light pruned. These are some of the cuttings that were in the greenhouse that I just showed you previous. A lot of these came out of here. I got my U shape over there. We'll get over there in a minute. Here's my gardens. These are my raised beds. I put a lot of leaves in there 2 years ago. Not the summer past, but the summer before, or the fall before. And it looks like it's all ready to go. So we need to top it up with some good dirt, pull out some of those weeds, and get some veggies in there. And we'll be working on some more of the irrigation this year as well. And then we got my Hugo Culture strawberries here, which I want to do again. I have 2 more rows just like this to do as I kind of leapfrog over this way. A couple of beds here, kind of like on the hill. Again, I could do swales, but I don't want to be digging up all of this stuff, and there's really not enough water to really stop it. So I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing and see if I can get some water in here. There's more maple trees, asparagus patch. Again, I was hoping to get this to be maybe 3 or 4 times bigger than that. That'd be nice. Not sure what this tree is, but I did top it off to see if it sprouts some fruit. It kind of looks like a little bit of a cherry tree, but if it's not, oh well, we'll end up getting rid of it eventually. We'll find out what it is. Mulberry. We're at the back part here of my food forest, and then the tree line over here, plum tree in front of us. These were my second trees that I put in when I decided to build a food forest. I started down here, and it was next to, I call this the mother pear down here. That was my first. That thing is almost, that'll be the third summer that it's been hard pruned, and it has produced some really nice pears. Very tasty, very juicy, very large. Again, this is another section right here where, as we go towards these walnuts just on the other side there, we'll be putting another line of fruit trees right here. So stay tuned for that. We do have some more growing, and I'll show you some photos of that. Walking up to our chestnuts, which will all be on technically the right side of the property. These are all chestnuts right here, and if I have to, I might have to stake. Like this one right here is a little leaning too much. I might stake it just a little bit, make it a little sturdy, a little more straight. This is just our temporary water system that'll be going into the greenhouse to water the rest of the plants in the greenhouse. And walking up, this is again chestnut side, or nuts. We got hickory on this side. Again, these are all the chestnuts that I grew last year. Unfortunately, don't grow them in small pots because they'll have a hard time sprouting. Grow them in bigger pots, they'll stay damper longer, and they will sprout. I'm going to do that this year, and I'll definitely do a video for that. So that I got to put in the ground this year. I've got about 10 dwarf cherries, a bunch of strawberries, some grape, and an apple tree here. So, and I think there's a blackberry and something else that I did get to root from cutting. I'd have to go back into my archives of videos to tell you which one, and that's about it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I hope this sound isn't that bad. All right, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but from the last little photo, I've pruned these. I basically just cut them in half, cut them back just a little bit, and placed them a little bit where it's a little bare. So it was kind of bare over here, so I was kind of curving them over that way. Got rid of some of the old brown canes, a few other things in there that shouldn't have been in there, and that's about it really. I'll let it grow, and then as it grows in the spring, I'll do a little bit more pruning to separate whatever has been tip layered. So that's it. So let's just run around the side right here. I just wanted to show you the pawpaws. As this video is all about what I'm getting ready for spring. So without this little cage, my pawpaws would be decimated by mice, but they're doing all right. Anything you can see, those little stems that you see sticking up, those are the pawpaws. If you want a pawpaw though, they're not the fastest growing plant, so if fast is what you want, then don't buy a pawpaw. But I'm going to keep growing them. I have 48 more seeds coming in, and let's get back to the house, and I can show you what's going on in the house and in the fridge, and what I'm prepping and getting ready for spring. All right, we're back in the old kitchen here, or you could say the lab. You could call it my tiny greenhouse if you like. This here's my lemon. This is a lemon tree. This is a lemon tree right down in here. We're going to repot that into this one. That'll help it grow a little better, but you can see my other lemon's doing very well. This is my cranberries here, which are also doing very well considering it's wintertime. Now these ones here, I got them all going for some apple seeds. We're going to grow some apple seeds. I just got them soaking in there and letting the water absorb. So when that gets done, we'll plant them with the seeds. So let's get over to the fridge. So you can see I got plenty in here. These are my scions up here, Santa Rosa plum, and peach, and stuff like that. Those are supposed to be for my grafting. We'll see how that goes in the springtime. Chilling some of these, see right there, that's my rose hips right there. Well, We want to chill them out a bit. These are the apple seeds that I want to plant right there. Then we got some walnut in here. I don't see any. Oh, like I said, I got a little mold in there. So we're going to want to open this up and take a look here, see what's going on. Still got some time left before they start to sprout. In here we have our chestnuts and our walnut. We got some English walnut in here. I did pull some chestnut out already that were kind of moldy, so I got rid of some of them. And in here I believe are, oh, I can't remember if these are hickory or not. I think they're hickory. Okay, hickory and black walnut in here too as well. So we're going to be going through those in a minute. And like I said, it looks like we still got some moisture in there. And the chestnuts will sprout in the fridge. As of last year, they sprout right in the fridge. I have pawpaw seeds coming, which I had a hard time rooting in the fridge. But what you want to do is just pull them out after they've had their, when it's time. Is put them in a baggie. Put them on your windowsill, kind of like these ones. These here are some palms, date palms, that are probably not going to go. They have some mold on them. So that's what I would do with the pawpaws. Put them in here, then they'll sprout, and then you can stick them in the dirt, and then you got to wait a couple of months before they start to actually shoot up through the soil. So let's get at it. Let's just wait for this to go here, and then we'll get some seeds put in, and then we'll transplant that lemon tree. Okay, so I think these are moist enough. They still need a little bit of soaking time, I think, a little bit, but I definitely want to get that lemon right there into a bigger pot. So let's do that, and I'll do the magic of Hollywood here. And presto changeo, we have a newly transplanted lemon tree here. And here we have these apple seeds. We're just going to take them, open them up a little bit. They're definitely a lot bigger than they were. But yeah, what we're going to do is just poke a little hole. That's it. Drop the seed down in there. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it in there. Alright, and that's what we're going to do. So let's do some more Hollywood magic. And presto. So we got all our apple seeds in here now, and we'll be just watching them a little bit at a time. We'll just keep checking on them. Keep an eye on my lemons, which are doing really well. I like that. And my cranberries. And these are all my seeds right here. I just have a ton of seeds that I've collected, and a lot of them are containers. And yeah, it's just my little grow section that I try to keep things going in the wintertime. So this is what I do in the winter. I don't know what you guys do in the winter, but I'm always trying to keep up on my cuttings. So eventually when I get the greenhouse running, hopefully I'll just be able to transfer everything there, and then eventually I'll be living on the farm. So I'm glad you guys stuck around this week and see what I'm up to. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Be safe.